Hello again, this is Mr. Rogers, and it's time for another Tech Tools tutorial. Today we'll be tackling Google Docs, one of the simplest apps to learn how to use. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Google Apps button, click on the Google Docs icon, which is the blue icon there. Once this opens up, you'll notice that I have a lot of documents that I've already created here or have had shared with me. You might not have any of those, especially if you've never created a doc before. Up here, you'll notice that there are a bunch of templates that you can use to become more advanced in knowing how to use Google Docs. But right now, we're just going to start with a blank document. You'll notice right away that this document looks a lot like Microsoft Word. The big change, of course, is that you never have to save because everything is automatically saved to your Google Drive. And that is a wonderful, wonderful thing, especially if you have a computer like I know all of your things are lost, all the things that you're working on, not Google Docs. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put a title on my page. You can do this by clicking on this little button here and clicking on the word title. I'm going to go over here to where it allows you to justify your type. I'm going to put it right in the center, and I'm going to call this one Fruits and Vegetables. Now, once I click on this little box, it'll auto-populate and give my document a title, which is great. So I'll click back down here again, I'll press enter, and now I can start entering things that I want to talk about with fruits and vegetables. First, I want to introduce you to this icon toolbar. It's really helpful, and it's pretty much the only thing that you'll be using for the entire time that you're using the Google Docs application. Most of these buttons right here are for old school users because most of those things will be found here on the icons toolbar. You'll see things like undo, redo. If I type some gobbledygook and I don't want to use that in my document, I can click the undo button and that information will go away. But if I want it back, I can press redo and it'll come right back. Obviously, you have the print icon. You can zoom in here, change whether it's a title or a subheading there. And then here, if you would like to change the font, you click on this and you can use any of the fonts that they have available. They've got quite a number of good fonts available here, but if you'd like to find more, you can click on this and it takes you to even more wonderful fonts. Here we've got the font size. I usually like keeping it 12 or 14. You can change and add bold text, italicized text, underline text. You can change the color of your text as well as highlighting it. All you have to do is highlight what you have. You can change the color, or you can change and make it highlighted. Any of those things are fine. If you'd like to make a hyperlink, you can click on this button right here and add whatever text or whatever link you'd like to have, whether you're linking it to a video or another doc. You can click that right here. This place right here allows you to make comments. This is a really good tool if you're using Google Docs and you're sharing it with other people and collaborating on one document. So you click on this and you make a comment on the right-hand side, and they can read that and make changes that they may need to make. The only other thing that you might need to use for collaboration is if someone accidentally deletes something that you didn't want deleted. Under the File button, you have something called Version History. If you click on See Version History, it'll tell you everything that was changed since the last time that you were on, and you can switch those back and forth if you need to make a change. I'm going to type a list right now. You can insert images as well, but I'm going to come over here to making a list, and I'm going to list fruits and vegetables that I like. So I'm going to say fruits. Whoa, I'm going to spell that correctly. I'm going to insert a bulleted list. If you'd like to change the type of bullet, you can click on this button right here and it gives you other options. If you're making a numbered list, you'd use this one. And again, it has other options that you can use there. So I'm going to put in apples. And then I would like to talk about different kinds of apples that I like. I can either press the tab button or I can use these buttons over here, increase indent. So maybe I say Fuji apples, Granny Smith, or Gala. Once I want to move on to the next category or the next type of fruit, I just decrease the indent. That's a helpful button that I didn't use before when I was on Word, so very much like this. So I can type in oranges and put in cuties, navel, or tangerines. And there you go, I've got my list. You just press enter a couple of times and you can move on to another section. This is really all I was going to share with you on using Google Docs. It's really best to try to go in and start typing things and make things in the format that you would like. Just play around with it. I hope this tutorial was helpful to any of you who have never used Google Docs. Thanks. If you have any comments as to how to make this video better, just drop them down in the comments below. Thank you.